Hey there guys, it's Salis, and I thought I'd offer up my first impressions on the new Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer. Now my initial first impressions are of course, oh shit, I haven't played the FPS on console in ages, so the controls some getting used to again. But once I got into the game, I realised I hadn't set the colourblind option. Oh wait! Do you remember when I had a slight issue with the poor attempt at a colourblind mode in Advanced Warfare? Well, Treyarch decided to totally overhaul the system by not having one whatso-fucking-ever. And as a result of this, the game is near unplayable for me, and I would imagine other people who would need a colourblind mode. But that's the big problem out of the way, at least I won't go on a 4-hour rant about that. Now, I've seen from fans of the series, I'm using fans in inverted commas, that the game is perfect. There is nothing wrong, and anyone who says otherwise is a shitty casual noob. But as a professional critic, reviewer, let's just say cunt, I gotta tell you, you're wrong. There are issues, and issues aplenty. Let's overlook the massive day one patch, because God forbid a company releases a game that actually works these days. Let's look more in depth. For me, I feel this iteration of Call of Duty has learned too much from Advanced Warfare, and at the same time not enough. Where's my plasma cannon? So, you got the double jump, you got the wall run, but instead of an exosuit, it's robots and cybernetic upgrades ripped right from Deus Ex that takes centre stage. Hold on a second. Transhuman augmentation. Robots. I thought the Black Ops series was supposed to be near future warfare. This is looking more advanced than Advanced Warfare. But by that same token, I've seen most players not using them, playing it like it's Black Ops 2. All on the ground, good old-fashioned guns. I must say that when I first saw free run as an option on the multiplayer menu, I thought, oh my god, they're finally giving us a chance to learn the maps ahead of time and get to grips with them before having to juggle being shot at the same time. Oh boy, was I wrong. It's just a bunch of shitty challenges using the Advanced Warfare movement system. What a fucking waste. I do have some issues with the controls on Xbox as well, but that's probably just more because I'm mostly a PC gamer. I noticed some weird delay between hitting a button and it doing a thing. In PC circles we call this input lag, but I so rarely play console FPS that this might be par for the course, so I'm probably the last person in the world you want to take advice from on that. The map design seems pretty good. I mean, for the most part anyway. It's perhaps a little too busy with some really dark corners on some maps where players can just become completely invisible, wait for someone to go by and shoot them in the arse. And one map, I noticed, it seemed no matter what game mode you were playing, you could tell if you were going to win or lose from the first 2 minutes. Because whichever team controlled a small square area in the middle of the map had basically created a kill zone no one was going to get past. And they have promised some remakes of old maps from previous games, which is a bit lazy if you ask me. But as much as I like bombed out cities and enemy mansions and shit like that, does anyone else think that a map similar to Hijacked or whatever that train station was called would be nice? Just me? Never mind. One of my favourite bits though, you get to select your specialist, and even though it still commits the sins of modern shooters by having zero differentiation between hostiles and allies, but I'll get onto that, it does let you play with the cool toys. I personally like the War Machine and the Sparrow, you know, the Crysis 3 knockoff bow and arrow, but these allow players who can't get score streaks, like me, to play with cool things. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's fucking fantastic. It's about bloody time, Treyarch. But let's get on to that cardinal sin I mentioned. Ever since Call of Duty 4, it's impossible at first glimpse to tell hostiles from friendlies. At least when this was a World War II franchise, the Axis and Allies wore different uniforms, so you could tell. And as we've all learned from the most successful shooter ever, Team Fortress 2, being able to tell teams apart is important. And TF2 isn't even a particularly fast-paced game. Call of Duty is faster. And you might only get a glimpse of the player for a second or two. This shit is important, people. Now, please note, I'm not saying Black Ops 3 is a bad game. Except the PC version, obviously, which we all know is completely fucked already. It's just that it has enough problems in it to make a difference between it becoming my new time vampire and something I just play when I actually have a shit to give. So unlike the previous game in the Black Ops series, this just gets a very loud, very echoey meh from me. Oh, I'm sorry, fanboys, but you knew I was going to say that when you clicked on the video. It's just got enough problems in it to get at you after about five or 7 games. It just doesn't do it for me, I'm sorry. So, thanks for watching, and I hope these first impressions pissed off just enough people. And until I see you again, I've been Salis. Treyarch really shot themselves in the foot on this one, and I'll see you next time.